Hello, in this video I'm going to work through some of the problems on the practice quizzes from chapter 13. You can fast forward to any of the questions that you want, or you can watch the whole thing. So the first question is find solutions to the equation. Use -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 for values of x. The equation, this is number 1, is y equals 3x minus 1. So all we're doing is plugging in these different values. So for -2 we get -6 minus 1, which is -7. For -1 we get -3 minus 1, which is -4. For 0, we get 3 times 0 minus 1, which is 0 minus 1, which is -1. At this point you should see a pattern developing. It looks like we're adding 3 each time. So 3 times 1 minus 1 is 3 minus 1, which is 2. And finally, 3 times 2 minus 1 is 6 minus 1, which is 5. Moving on. The next equation is y minus 2x equals 6. What I prefer to do is isolate y first, so I'm just going to add 2x to both sides, so I end up with y equals 2x plus 6. And then I'll just start plugging in the values. So y equals 2 times -2 plus 6, which is -4 plus 6, which is 2. We'll plug in -1 plus 6, which is -2 plus 6, which is 4. And we got 2 times 0 plus 6 equals 0 plus 6 equals 6. So the pattern developing here is that we're adding 2 each time, which makes sense because the slope is 2. And so here we get 2 plus 6, which is 8. And finally 2 times 2 plus 6, which is 4 plus 6, which is 10. Alright, next one. The equation is y equals -x plus 7. So in this case, when we're plugging in the x value, if the x value is negative already, it ends up being positive, right? So again, when I plug in -1, it's actually the opposite of -1. So I end up with 1 plus 7, which is 8. And as you can see, we are subtracting 1 each time here. So we have -0 plus 7 equals 7. I'll just do that. And now when it's 1, now we do actually do -1, so it's -1 plus 7 is 6. And then we have -2 plus 7 is 5. Alright, that was 3. Moving along. Number 4, we have y equals -4x plus 3. Okay. Plugging in -2 gives us 8 plus 3, so 11. Plugging in -1 plus 3, so we have 4 plus 3, which is 7. And it looks like we're subtracting 4 each time because our slope is -4. So we have 3 in this case. And -4 times 1 plus 3 is -4 plus 3, which is -1. So here again we're subtracting 4 each time. So the next one I imagine will be -5. So let's find out. So we have -8 plus 3, sure enough, -5. Alright, the next section is graphing, and the equation is y equals 2/3 x minus 2. with graphing, let's see what I got here. Let me pull out my chart. Where we got my content, pictures. Let's see, I got an axis with some numbers here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we start at -2. Let's see, I'll use a different color. How about green? So starting at -2, we're going to make a dot, and then we're going to go up 2 and right 3. 1, 2, right 3, up 2, right 3, and then make our line. So let's see, it's going to be one of these lines. There we go, something like that. Let's go on to the next one. Let's get rid of that. Let's see, there we go. Alright, so number 6 is x plus y equal, oops, let's get out of there. Let's go back to this line style and get rid of that. So now we're going to do x plus y equals 6. Again, I'm going to put it in slope-intercept form by subtracting x from each side. And we like to have that x term in front, so we're going to just put -x plus 6. And then when we graph it, we have a +6 as a intercept from there, and the slope is -1/1, so that's going to be like that. So we can go down 1, right 1, and we can keep doing that. So it's down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, and so you get a line that looks something like that. Okay. Alright, that's number 6. Moving on to 7. Find the slope, y-intercept, and x-intercept. We're not going to worry about the x-intercept, so we just want the slope and the y-intercept. So we're given y minus 4 equals 2x. Again, we want to put it in slope-intercept form by isolating y, so we're going to get rid of that -4 by adding 4. So now the slope, m, is 2, and the y-intercept, which we call b, is 4. And I might as well do 8 right here, since these don't take much room. So we got x plus y equals 5. I'm going to subtract x from both sides, leaving us with y equals -x plus 5. The slope is going to be -1, and the y-intercept is going to be 5. Alright, let's move on to number 9. So we have y equals -x plus 3. This is already in slope-intercept form, good for us. So the slope is -1, the y-intercept is 3. Number 10, we have y minus 3x equals 6. To isolate the y, I'm going to add 3x to both sides, so I end up with y equals +3x plus 6, and the slope is 3. Y-intercept is 6. Moving on to number 11. Actually, I'm going to stop this video now, so 11 is going to be on the next video.